So, hello everyone. I, with my team, are here to present what to do with waste. So, first of all, I would like to thank the jury members to give us this opportunity to take part in the Collider. And we are working with the idea of what to do with waste. We have waste everywhere, but in particular, today we will be sharing our ideas about utilizing waste from beer labels after bottle cleaning in well-capable. So, waste in brewing industry is nothing new. We know about this, right? So, but how can we turn this waste into a profitable business? How can we make gold out of waste in particular? So, we came up with two ideas. First is water disposable paper. This is about the company we are working with, Asahi International, and they in particular have many breweries around Czech Republic and also around Asia. So the first idea is water dissolvable paper. What if there is no waste? What if we don't have to be involved with waste at all? So this is our first idea, which involves zero waste. Something like a water-soluble label, which is used in a bottle, is already dissolved when we are cleaning the water bottles we collect from people to reuse it. Then we won't have any waste and we don't have to deal with anything apart from just the clean bottles that can be reused for filling our beers or whatever. So, first of all, we came up with a company which is willing to collaborate with us. We talked about our ideas with them and how can they help us with this. We still now don't have exact figures about how profitable it can be, but still it's better than paying money for our waste to dispose it. So UPM Raflact is a leading provider of sustainable label solution, including water-soluble labels for glass bottles. So their paper is so good that it doesn't get easily soluble for the rainwater, or it has no problem in transportation or storage, and it ensures that it remains intact until the time of washing. So this is the idea about UPM Raflact and how they are willing to collaborate with us on this idea. Now I would like my colleague Sandra to talk about the second idea we have about how can we minimize our waste. Thank you.
Thank you, Manya. So our second idea is donating to animal shelters. So if we're throwing the waste away, at least let it be for good cause, right? We found 12 animal shelters, from whom 2 are stationed in Velké Popovice, where the brewery is, and the rest of them, actually the 10, are in Prague. So why are we doing this? Because we are reducing the waste up to 65%, which means we had 230 tons of waste, and now we'll have 150. So in order to transport the waste to all 12 shelters, we'll be using one truck who will be going every month through whole year, shelter by shelter, and throwing the waste. So as I said before, we'll be reducing the waste from 200 tons to 150 annually. So we'll have 12 tons of paper for every shelter by year. So 1 ton will be reduced every month. The waste actually will be dried before using it, because we cannot use wet waste because the animals may eat it and it will cause many issues with their health. So the brewery will be on profit because we won't pay other companies to take care of the waste. I mean, other companies will just take it and will be actually donating it to them. So the waste will be used for mainly bedding or toys for the animals or whatever they're in need from. And using paper labels as pet bedding is eco-friendly and cost-effective for any pet shelter. And I think it's a very good and good opportunity for them to use this because not a lot of people are helping them and they're in very big need of it. So that's it for the second idea, and thank you very much for your attention. Any questions?
So I would invite, of course, the jury from, but maybe your colleagues, they should be online, so they could also have questions. But I'm not quite sure, I don't really see them.
Hello, can you hear me, please?
Yes, we can hear you.
Yeah, thank you. I have one question. You are working with two ideas. Which one do you think is better?
Well, we came up with two. I mean, we couldn't just stay with one because we thought that the two are very good, actually. So, I mean, by our opinion. That's why we just left it to two, not only one.
Okay, but if we go for this first one, so it won't be any waste for the second one. So it's maybe it's up to you to say which is the right way for us.
So first, right now we are dealing with waste. So the current waste can be dealt with the second idea, and then we can follow the first idea. That was our plan because
Okay.
right now the company has waste and we have so many bottles in market right now which has labels on them. So we cannot just remove the labels and throw all of the labels somewhere. We right now have some dump. So to deal with that dump, we can use the second idea, and after we have no dump or no labels left, of course, we can go with the first idea, which is very eco-friendly and should be opted by many labeling companies, I believe.
Yeah. Thank you for answer.
You're welcome.
Yeah. Here is Martinage. Hello.
Hello.
My question is, hello. My question is regarding the first solution. You presented the soluble labels. What do you mean? What is the after the washing of this label and soluble of this? What about the water? Is it contaminated and is you standardly using for the standard through the pipeline?
Right now, when we are cleaning the water bottles, we are using water which is disposed using pipelines which are presented in the brewery. But when we talked to the company about their water-soluble glue which is used on the paper, is not very harmful or contaminating to the water. So I believe it should be the part which is already being processing in the brewery. No extra step to dispose the contaminated water, I believe.
And do you have any idea about the price for this kind of labels, which you can compare with the standard white paper?
Yeah, we yet have them to deliver us with the exact price. Right now, we have no idea, to be honest. So I won't make a random figure and just make false promise that we are making very marginable profit, but we yet have to get the price from the company which we are collaborating with or thinking about collaborating.
Don't worry. And how many companies are able to print such a volume which we are talking about regarding of for example, Velké Popovice company?
Actually, the company which we talked to have been working in this business since 1970. So they're already a very profitable big company and already transporting many such labelings to different breweries and company who require such paper. So I don't think that should be a problem when coming to the volume of paper needed.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you very much, Tomáš and Martina, that you are online and watching the Collider. Welcome. We can take one more question from the jury or the audience or your colleague students. Yes, Patrick, please.
One question about your second solution, second idea. Do you calculate somehow the cost of your second solution? Because for the bedding use at a pet shelter or animal shelter, you need some standardized quality, and the substance you use for bedding should not be harmful for the pet. So there will another cost, another related cost. Do you calculate them?
Well, actually, as I said, we'll have 12.5 tons per year for each shelter. So they'll be provided each month with 1 ton of waste, which is pretty much a lot if you compare it, for example, like with plastic or whatever, it's paper. So it's very much for toys or bedding, everything. Of course. That's why we'll be drying it first, so that there won't be any glue or any harmful solution that will be bad for the animals and their health.
Processing requires resources, it requires some money. So if you compare it maybe for dumping the paper or just use it in some electricity plant or something like this, maybe it's easier for electric production than keep it in standardized quality.
Yes, I agree. We should have come up with some figures to actually state that we are making profit here, but sorry for not providing the figures.
Maybe the conclusion is that we need more animal shelters. I don't know. Okay, we have to close it at this. Thank you very much.
Thank you so
Thank
much.
you.
Thank you.